Hello, Henry from Belgium here. This is a corner of my living room. I'm currently working on a new project. I got a tip about an attic where an old pile of Lego was supposedly waiting to be picked up. But what I found there was far more than I expected. To begin with, 2 original boxes from exclusive sets, not preserved as collector's items, but simply used as storage boxes. And that's exactly what makes it exciting. If someone kept the box, chances are they didn't throw away the set itself. So with a bit of luck, everything might still be there. I already own the Sail and Fly Marina set. You can actually find a full video about it on my channel. But the airport set, box and manual included, that really caught me off guard. That's the kind of set you just don't expect to find during an attic cleanout or at a flea market. No, these usually only pop up at high collector prices on Bricklink or eBay. But there it was, part of the lot. And that was the main reason I bought the whole thing. There are also quite a few manuals and baseplates, some damaged, others surprisingly well preserved. I already recognize some iconic figures, and a good number of these sets are probably already in my collection. Mostly well-known small-town sets from that era. But there's always value in the bricks themselves, perfect for alternative builds or as spare parts for future restoration projects. This is how I find a lot of my items, by buying mixed lots at a decent bulk price, taking a gamble that at least 2 valuable sets will already cover the whole thing. And here I am, back at my good old trusty table. I've already sorted through a first selection, and a few pieces immediately caught my attention. One of them was a striking wall panel, panel 2 by 5 by 6 with window and black timber frame. This particular piece only appears in 2 sets, Black Knight's Castle from 1992 and the iconic Black Falcon's Fortress from 1986. I'm fairly confident it's from the Fortress, especially since the original instruction booklet for the Falcon set was also included in the lot. I found several other wall panels from the same set as well, along with a pile of old grey bricks. Many are discolored, but that can be cleaned. What I'm still missing are the shields, the minifigs, and of course the flag, those signature elements that really bring the set to life. If I can track those down and complete it, this will definitely be one of the highlights in a future review. There are also a few baseplates in the lot, including some from Classic Space. Discolored, yes, but probably still restorable with the right product. There's also a 32 by 32 road plate with a cobblestone pattern driveway, which I've seen before. But then there's this one. The same plate, but in light green. Not the typical green color. Much paler, almost fluorescent in tone. After looking it up, I found out this baseplate was only ever released in one set. Rolling Acres Ranch from 1992, a town set in the Paradisa subtheme. A completely unexpected discovery, and one I had never actually held in my hands before. So I'll probably be able to rebuild that set too, and turn it into a full Sunday review later on. There are also plenty of loose parts from older themes. Things that don't immediately link to a specific set, but are clearly from that era. Torsos without arms, partial vehicles, broken clips, yellowed bricks. But also a surprising amount of pieces in really good shape. It'll take time to sort everything, but it's looking very promising. And then, of course, there's the airport set that came with the lot. And it really is a gem. It's set 6597, Century Skyway, from 1994. I already own the 2 earlier airport sets in my collection. You might still come across those now and then. But this one, I had never seen it before. The scale alone is impressive. Over 890 pieces and no fewer than 12 minifigures, 2 of which are exclusive to this set. I've never seen a box quite like this one. It's larger than average, with a lid that slides entirely off the inner tray, a flap-style box combined with a sleeve design. That makes it all the more unique, especially considering what's supposed to be inside. I still have to go through everything, count the parts, and check if all the key elements are there. But if I can complete it, this is absolutely going to be a dream review for a future Sunday evening. A set like this hardly ever shows up in an attic. It honestly feels like a small miracle that it was even in there. There's still a lot to uncover in this lot, and I'll be diving deeper over the next few weeks, so who knows what other surprises might turn up. Some of these sets will eventually show up in full Sunday reviews, others may get a little spotlight first in a Wednesday update. If you'd like to follow along, make sure to subscribe to the channel. It's completely free, and that way you won't miss any discoveries, restorations, or reviews. Feel free to leave a like if you enjoy this kind of content. It really helps more than you'd think. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you again in the next video.